Now then YouTube, I'm the Toff Man, and welcome back to some more PC Building Simulator. Now then YouTube, I'm the Toff Man, and welcome back to some more PC Building Simulator. Today is part number 3, which means some more jobs, some more computers to fix, and pretty much the same stuff as what we've been doing in the last couple of episodes. However, I will be skipping all that boring stuff just for you. So I've gone ahead and I've done a job already, which basically was to clean everything out. That was nice and easy. This one is, again, very easy, just upgrading some storage. You can read all this if you want, but really you don't need to. It doesn't say anything extra in there. It literally just asks to up the storage capacity, which we can do. Also, scan for viruses. Never cleaned it out, so we need to clean it out as well. Look at some plastic cables, which is white ones, should we say, for lots of love, Barbara. Barbara, we've got those plastic white cables in just for you, my dear, so we will get that done. Now, the thing that you guys will want to see is this one. I've been playing a great sailing simulation game, but while my computer will just about run it, but if I turn up the graphics, the frame rate drops. I used a program called Will It Run to see if, what I need, and it seems that while my PC has got okay for the main spec, for the min spec, the recommended spec needs a better GPU. Can you have a look at it for me, please? Well, we have said yes, we can have a look at it. We've added to our list in our cart here the Will It Run program, because we're definitely going to need that. Next day delivery, we'll go ahead and buy both of them. Now I think actually the Will It Run, there we go, it goes straight onto my USB dongle, which is absolutely fantastic. So we'll stick that on our computer so that we've got it straight away. And what we can do is, once it's finished doing this, and of course we've got to restart the entire thing again, once it's finished doing that, we can take a look at what the actual recommended specifications for a computer that the sailing simulation or whatever it is actually does need. And if we take a look at Rich's PC, you can see here, he currently has a R9 2080 GR8 3G. I think it needs a 4G if I remember this correctly. Sailing simulation is right down here. Sail away. There we go. Recommended spec. It needs recommended spec. We've got all of this. I mean, that's what we have. We have an Intel Pentium on our computer. We're going to have to sort that out at some stage. But the recommended is 4 gig worth of video RAM. So with that now in mind, we can take a look at what he's got. The R9 280 GR8 3G, and we've accidentally bought everything that we needed, so we're going to have to pay another $30. Ah, well, it'll be okay. Where is it? Graphics cards then. We need something with 4 gigabytes worth of VRAM. So we've got a good choice here. What budget is it? It's got $400 budget. That's incredible. $400 budget. My goodness gracious me. Let's take a look and see. I think we can go with any of these, really, if we so wish. There's an R9 here, look. The R9 970, was it? The one that he had? R9 280. I don't think such a thing exists. The R9. There's an R9 280. See, this is, it's $325 actually. We're going to go ahead and add that to the cart because that's probably the step up that he's after, with it being the same sort of graphics card as what he's currently had. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Of course, we've gone into our overdraft once more because we've had to buy that Will It Run program. But we've got all that now. Let's go ahead. We've got all of the bits that we needed actually, so we can just go home. Have a nice, maybe a tipple of whiskey or a cup of tea, depending on how you like to chill out at night times. Right, we've got the hard drive as well there. So there it is. We'll do this one on camera. The rest of it I can do off. It really doesn't matter. So we need to upgrade this, of course. We need to remove this. Lovely jubbly. And then we can install our new graphics card, which is the 290, of course. We can keep this one because it is used, but we can add this to somebody else if they do need one. Unless it states that they want new parts, and then we have to do that. But we'll put this one in. Nice. This is the brand newer. Has been put in now. Can I? PCI lock. We'll need to put that back in as well. Otherwise, we're going to get shouted at for not doing something. And it says green look. We don't even need to have a look at the Will It Run program. I'm going to do it anyway, just so that you guys can see that I've done this correctly, or at least I hope I have anyway. We'll soon find out. And let's install the side panel back on as well while we're waiting for that to load up. Right, Will It Run has been installed on this now, so all we need to do is take a look at Sail Away, and it has got a tick now for the recommended spec, so that's absolutely fantastic. This guy is now sorted, and we can... Oh, we need to make sure that there's no hidden ones. I don't think so. By the looks of things, that looks pretty much all what he wanted us to do. So there we go. Rich, enjoy your sailing simulator game. Well, this is an interesting one, guys. I've just done this one, and it's asked me to put the plastic white cables in, which I did, but some of them weren't actually white when going to put them in, and I don't know whether or not I need to select tight cables or loose cables or what cables to make them all white, but it's certainly got something to do with the white cables there. We've got a 4-star Bongle review, which is terrible news. I wanted 5. Like, I desperately want 5 in all of them to get the better jobs, but still, 4 stars, nothing to sniff at. We've just got to make sure that we're getting the right cables for the job, because at the moment it doesn't seem to choose white ones in the loose bracket, so we'll have to see what happens there. But we've got that one, and we've done that one as well. Nice. Okay, this is a different one here, guys. We've got this one. His brother has said that AMD is the best, apparently, when it comes to CPUs. Now, I know they fell off quite a bit way back, but I think with the new R9s and i9s that have come out, I think they're pretty much on par again. I could be wrong. Tell me in the comments, guys, if I'm getting anything wrong with this one, but I'm pretty sure that that's not the case. I think they're pretty, pretty much on par with each other nowadays. Anyways, we have to upgrade his CPU. That's all he's asked us to do. Things aren't working fast enough. The CPU isn't up to my high standards. Can you do something about it? I'd like something done by 8 days. I worry about used parts, so he wants me to use new parts, not used, and he wants it to be an AMD. So let's take a look at what he's got currently. It's an AMD Ryzen 3 quad-core. Okay, so if we take a look at CPUs, he wants to go the AMD route, so we'll make sure that all of them are selected. And we've only got access to 2 different ones. So you've got these ones, the AMD Ryzen 3s, but we're not going to stick with the AMD Ryzen 3s. We're going to go to the Ryzen 5. He's got a budget of 250, so I'm thinking we get him the 1500X. It's within his budget, so we don't need to worry about that at all. So let's add that to the cart. Fantastic. We'll go ahead and accept that one. Very similar with this one now. We've got another upgrade for a graphics card, and he wants new ones as well. EVGA components are meant to be the bomb. June. EVGA. Okay, so we need to upgrade her graphics card, which is currently the GeForce GTX 1050 2G. Okay, 1050 2G. Let's have a look. She wants the, what was it called? EVGA. That was the one, wasn't it? EVGA. So these are the 2 choices that we have. What is her budget? $250. Well, she's got the 2 gig. We might as well go for the more expensive route. They're both EVGAs. They're exactly what she wants. Go ahead and add that to the cart and accept that job. And that will arrive tomorrow as well. 11 days. I mean, come on. We could have saved some money and get it done in 3 days, but I like to do things straight away, nice and fast. Get it done, get it out, get it, get new jobs coming in. So there we go. That one done. This one's got a sneaky hidden one. It's not as quick as it used to be. That's the virus checker as well. And we've got to do exactly the same with that one. Upgrade the graphics card from an Asus Radeon RX. And he's not particularly bothered about which one to actually get. The thing is, this guy has this in his computer, which is a decent graphics card. Now, to find an upgrade for this isn't exactly easy. We could get this one. It's a very slight upgrade though, so I don't know if it's worth just going into graphics card here, getting rid of all that, and just see what's the most expensive one, and just go for that. We've got $300 budget, actually, so maybe we can't go for that one. Maybe we go for this one here. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go and add that to that, because it's very hard to see what they want as an upgrade. Maybe they've just... It says it's not as quick as it used to be, so maybe it's just viruses, but it said, oh, yeah, put a graphics card in it because that might help. It wouldn't do with viruses, quite obviously, but he might not know that. We've got an expensive graphics card. It's certainly more expensive than the one that's currently in there, so I'm hoping that that is classed as an upgrade. Who knows? We'll soon find out, though. Right, this guy wants 16 gig of RAM. He wants team group components, and he'd like them all to be new ones. So let's go ahead to the shop. Memory, team group, and he wants 16 gig of RAM. So what's his budget? 250. We could get 4 sticks, or we could get 2 8. He's got 8 gig stick. He's just got one 8 gig stick. Like, who has that? Okay, let's go ahead and stick 2. Should we go red? Like, is it? No, it doesn't say anything about color preference, so I think we'll go for the cheaper option and just get these. No, I said cheaper. They're both exactly the same, but we're going to go ahead and add 2 of them to the cart. Get 2 8 gig sticks, so, you know, if he wanted to upgrade later on, he could do. I mean, how nice am I? Right, guys, all of those deliveries are now done. You can see that the upgrade to the CPU has gone in. The new AMD Ryzen 5 has gone in for Mr. Melville. He will enjoy that one. The graphics card has been updated. It was the EVGA graphics card that Pleasant June wanted, which we went and put that one in. This one wanted the upgrade to 16 gigs of RAM, which we did. And then this one was the difficult one. It wanted the upgrade to the graphics card, but I didn't know which one to actually do, so I just stuck one in there in the hopes that this guy will actually like it. We'll find that one out first. So that one is fear.greg. Here he is. 5 stars, guys. There we go. We've also removed the viruses because obviously it said it's not as quick as it used to be. And $449 is absolutely brilliant. Great piece of work. And another 5-star Bongle review, guys. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. What about the rest of them, actually? Oh, that's a collection. Oh no, that's the money. Another 5-star, install AMD, only use new parts. We've done that, Mr. Melville. There you are, brilliant stuff. We had minus 118 by the way at this point. So, can I upgrade my rig? I did that. Another 5-star, install EVGA parts and use only new ones, which we did. What about Expensive N with his RAM? Did he enjoy the 2 sticks? He certainly did. Another 5-star Bongle review. Install team group. Only use new parts. Fantastic. We can go ahead and get rid of that. Now, I can't actually do it from here. I wanted to get rid of some of this. Can I buy that yet? No, we have to get level 6 to get that. We can get another workbench, though, for $1,500, which we don't currently have. So let's not get too ahead of ourselves, guys. What else have we got here? Now this is a brand new one. My gaming rig isn't booting anymore. I don't know what's wrong with it. Can you diagnose what's wrong with it? It seems to power on okay. The fans go around, but it doesn't get any further than the BIOS screen. Can you look and fix whatever is wrong with it? Peace out. Diagnose and fix. The first time I've come across one of these, I must say. So I have no idea. Literally don't know. I would presume... It said it seems to power on okay. Well, we'll see when we get it. We'll go ahead and accept that anyway. Here we go. Look, what's this? This mission requires you to figure out what's wrong with the PC before being able to order parts. I know. 15 years of... Oh, it's the same guy. Now, this guy, he goes on and on and on. If you want to read all that, you can do. Anyway, my computer has a virus now. Could you run a scan or something? He basically just wants us to run a scan. Wow. All that for that. Yeah, of course we can. My friend said you work with computers. PC is super slow right now. Okay, we need to do a virus scan. Maybe. Can you upgrade the CPU? Yes, we can. ASAP, please. ASAP, please. It's urgent. If you can, I'd love some plastic light grey cables in there. So I'm pretty sure I bought all of the ones that we needed to buy anyway, so I'm not too fussed on that one. We need an upgrade on the CPU. So first we've got to find out what CPU is. It's an i5, so he wants an i7. We'll go to the shop. Into the CPU processors. We'll look for the i7. And what's his budget? $400. My goodness, that's a lot. So we will go ahead. Both of them is a Skylake socket, so it really doesn't matter anyway. And I think the motherboard, I think with all of them it's the Skylake, so we'll just go ahead and add that. Add the decent one in there for that guy. And we'll have a look at cables while we're here to make sure that we've, no, not i7. We've got light grey cables as well, so that's great. And I think we'll accept it there, and those are the only new ones. So yeah, discard. Got some new bits and pieces, a nice new graphics card, and we've leveled up. So we've reached level 4 and we've unlocked a whole new range of different bits and bobs. Quick screw tool, nice. That'll be pretty decent for us, and a whole new other bits and bobs as well. So that is pretty good. Next milestone: Intel Kaby Lake motherboards, coloured cables, and a peripheral shop, which is nice. We'll go ahead and discard that anyway. And yeah, we've got all these jobs ready and waiting for us for tomorrow morning. I'm really looking forward to seeing this BIOS one. I want to see. I want to know how this one's going to go. Actually, I've never done this one before. I heard a lot of dinging during the night there. I think my phone was going off and a load of blooming emails were flying through for different jobs and what have you. So this is going to be interesting. Okay, diagnose. We want to do this one. The real cheese himself has asked us to diagnose this. So we'll power it in. We'll put it in, power it up, and we will see what is wrong with it. Error, no CPU found. That could be a massive problem here, guys. So we need to get a CPU for this thing. Try turning on the power, see what happens. Often the BIOS will give you a clue to what's wrong. If nothing happens, then it could be a broken PSU. If that doesn't help, work your way through the components until you find the broken ones. Well, we know what it is, guys. It's the fact that there is, in fact, no CPU in this thing whatsoever. Let's take a quick look at what's under the bonnet here. So we need to power this down, of course. We don't need to look under there because we know that that's missing. We've got 4 gigs worth of RAM, which is fantastic. We've got the graphics card, which is okay. Power's on, so the PSU is absolutely fine. And I don't think there's anything wrong with the hard drive either. Or the motherboard, of course, because it wouldn't show up on the screen if there was something wrong, if it was a broken motherboard. So, guys, we've literally just got to get in there and see what this is. I think we just... Oh, okay. It's saying that there's no CPU, but it must be because it's broken. So we need an AMD Ryzen 5 quad-core 1500X. AMD Ryzen 5. It's Ryzen 5 1500X. This guy, that's what we need. So we'll... Oh, did I not? Oh, I never bought the Intel one from yesterday. Oh, god damn. I should have done. That's bad. Okay, so we don't get confused, and this is something that we will have to do. We'll slap that back in, and we will put the side back on this. And we know we haven't done anything to this. I know what's wrong with it. It's the CPU. We can slap that down there, and we can wait until tomorrow, and we can actually fix that one. Other than that, this one is pretty much similar to what we've done in the past, so I don't really need to do this on camera. That one we can't do because I actually didn't buy the CPU because I'm a clown. So I'll get this one done, and then I'll be right back. That one's now done. This guy can come ahead and collect it. So it's that guy. Collect. We've got a nice 5-star review once more, and 110. That would be, my goodness, being paid $1,000 just to remove blooming viruses is crazy. So we can't do that one today. That one we've got in the shop, ready and waiting to go, because I'm an absolute clown. I need to upgrade my PC for performance. Does 1980 sound like a fair benchmark target? I was on the PC Bay the other day and saw some awesome plastic white cables. It's urgent, so please hurry. So it's a quickie, that's what she said. But we need a 3D Mark score of 1980. Now this is interesting to me because I don't know what would give a 3D Mark of 1980 at least. We've got a $300 budget though, so we can at least get us some sort of wiggle room with this one. So if we take a look at this, what has she currently got? It was right there, and I didn't look. GTX 950 2G. Okay. GTX 950 2G. GeForce. GTX. 950. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? 952G. Okay, we could go with the 964G, which I'm presuming would give us it. Like, I really don't I don't know with this one. I honestly don't. It's $180. I mean, it's got a budget of 300. We could go for the 970 Golden Edition and go proper all out for this one. Lighting's white as well, so we'll go with the cables. Yeah, you know what? We're going to add that in. We're going to add that one in. I think that's what we're going to go for. And then we'll get a good idea of what will give us that 3D Max score, because I haven't been taking any notice of what the actual scores are. So 1980 seems low. I think that just the next one up would have done it. I think we've gone overkill here, but it's best to do that to get the 5 stars while I figure out exactly what 3D Mark is what. So that's now in transit. That's fantastic. We can't do them, of course. Upgraded parts. I think I need to upgrade my PC. I need it to benchmark to at least 3394. Can you do that? My brother has an MSI in his PC. He says they're the best. So he wants an MSI graphics card. He wants new ones. And has got a budget of 500. Wow. Okay. MSI. He's got a budget of 500. We could go for this one. I mean, it is the top of the range. There's nothing more expensive than this one, and I think we're going to do it, guys. Again, it might be overkill, but I don't know until I figure out what benchmarks as what. So we've got to figure out as well, actually, because that's 250 watt. Hopefully, he's got enough power to put into it, but we'll figure that out when we get there, I suppose. So we'll go ahead and add that. We've done that. Can I upgrade it? Yes, I can. My PC is super sluggish. I'll say virus, maybe. For performance, does 2256 sound? I don't know. I literally don't know. Have you heard of Zotac? They're meant to be pretty good. If you can, I'd love some plastic white cables as well. So, Zotac 2256, budget of $700. Wow. Okay, this is pretty decent, actually. Required 4-star. We needed 4-star for this, and we've got it. So we've got to do a good job on this one. So, Zotac. Oops. That's not how you spell Zotac. That's the only one we've got access to. God damn. So we can't get the Zotac for him because we don't have access to it. I don't know. I don't think we can accept this. Look, required 4-star. We haven't even got 4-star. Okay, so we literally can't accept it anyway. I'm an idiot. So we've got to reject that, which is a shame because I would have liked to have done it, but still. Never mind. Things are working. Aren't working fast enough. I need to upgrade the graphics card. Okay. I need 8 gig of RAM as well. I worry about used parts or new ones. And virus. My goodness, this one's a biggie. It's got a lot of things to do in this one. So we need to upgrade the graphics card. R9 370 4G. R9 370. It's the 4G one. This one. $120. It wants 8 gig of RAM. Let's sort the RAM out first, because then we'll see what money we've got left, because we've got a $600 budget for this one. It needs 8 gig of RAM. It doesn't want used parts. So we'll look at what we've got here. Shein Titan 4 gig. So if we go this for the same one again. Shein Titan 4 gig. We'll get 2 of these. Now that is $70 off 600. So that's $530 left for the graphics card. $530 left for the graphics card. It would help if I had a good memory, so I can remember what this is. MSI Radeon. Okay, let's see what there is here in MSI Radeon. MSI Radeon. Well, that one's surely a definite upgrade. It was a 370 this guy had, wasn't it? But the 4G version of the 370. It's the most expensive one there. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm pretty sure that that would class as an upgrade. It's got an upgrade to the core frequency and memory frequency. So I'm pretty sure they class that as an upgrade. And it draws more power, so it must be an upgrade, guys. I mean, come on. If it sucks more power, it must be an upgrade. Let's go ahead and add that. My goodness, we've got a big cart today. That's what she said. So everything is going to be arriving in the morning. I say that, I haven't even ordered it yet, so it's not arriving at all. 1,560 with minus $11. Account is overdrawn, as always, in this case. And we can do all of these tomorrow. So the diagnose one is the one that I'm going to do on camera. All the rest I've pretty much done before, so I can just come back at the end. Okay, this is the diagnose and fix one. We're going to remove the air cooler. We've got to flip open the CPU holder or whatever they call it. What they actually call that, I don't know. And then we can remove the AMD Ryzen 5 quad-core and install the AMD Ryzen 5 quad-core. The one that's, we'll get rid of the one that's broken, and then we can put that one in straight away. No messing around. We need to put the stick back down. We, of course, don't forget to put the thermal paste back on before we put the CPU cooler back in as well. So we'll plug that in. We'll cable it up. It said no CPU was found, but there was missing cables. Did he want anything else there? So real cheese. Real cheese. Nope, it's just to fix what's wrong, which we have done, hopefully. So we'll power it back on. Diagnose and fix has gone green now, so that's pretty good. And it's loading up. That is absolutely fantastic news. It seems it was, in fact, the fact that there was a broken CPU in there. So that is all done and dusted. Let's power that down. Let's get it up and let's have a quick look. I want to see on camera with you guys if we managed to do this right. 5 stars, $340. That is brilliant. The Bongle review is continuing to go up. I'm liking it. So now we can discard this one. And I can go through all these other ones off camera now. Oh, another one with the plastic white cables. My God. Just, Lorraine, stop being fussy. Have it. God dang. I must be missing something with the colour of these cables. I definitely did all light grey cables. There is only one type of light grey cable. And I cabled it all in the same one. So I don't understand why that's not actually working. I literally don't know. But still, load of wongerage and a 4-star Bongle review. We're getting up there slowly. Okay, we've got a bit of a problem actually with this one, and I didn't realise until I'd seen this, but trying to put any of these graphics cards in that I bought as the upgrade, that one actually doesn't work because it doesn't support SLI. That the motherboard itself doesn't support SLI, and neither does it support Crossfire. So both of those are completely out of the water. I've just put it by price ascending here so I can go right the way to the top. Okay, so that's SLI, that's SLI, that's SLI. All these are SLIs. Then we go into the Crossfires and then SLI, then SLI. There's more SLI. There's loads. They're all SLI and Crossfire. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. I haven't taken the old one out yet. God damn it. I'm an absolute clown. Of course, it's not going to support dual-mounted graphics cards because it won't. Gah! I've got to take this one out first and then put the other one in. That would make more sense. Jesus Christ. Oh, which one was the most expensive one? Oh, which guy had the most money? No, I think this guy was the most expensive one because it only needed the graphics card. The other guy needed the other stuff as well. So, memory, not memory, graphics cards. There we go. We've actually fixed it, guys. Right, let's stick that in. This is the high one. Now, what I've been doing whilst I've been doing this as well is writing down the benchmarks because I will forget them otherwise. So I'll write that down. Now, one thing we need to do, I've got to mention to you guys as well, always make sure that you've done the cables before you do the benchmark, because if you take the cables all out, put new cables back in and then do the benchmark, and then if you've already done the benchmark before, it will require you to do it again. So use parts cheaper, blah 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 blah. MSI, it's in, it's done, doesn't need new cables. Let's power it up and we'll install the side panel back on. Oh, I can't believe that, guys. I was there for ages just like scratching my head thinking what on earth is going on. Okay, and remove programs, 3D Mark. We'll get that done and we'll see what it comes out at. Wow, that one definitely did over the 3,300 odd that this guy wanted. So that is fantastic. I've written that down so I know for the future what that graphics score will actually come out at, which is pretty good. The better it is as well, the quicker this 3D Mark runs, which is really nice because it does take forever. Let's see what we're going to get for our time and effort that went into figuring out that I was an idiot. Let's pop that down right there. So it's the Guilty Sea one. Let's have a quick look what we're going to get. 5 stars, nice, brilliant, and $625 to boot, which is absolutely awesome. Lots of wongrage coming my way. Woohoo! We've got one more to do, and then we've got new bits and pieces. Oh, we have got new bits and pieces. Nice. Hopefully, we'll get even more bits and pieces very soon. I'm really looking forward to building my own computer a bit later on, right from the ground upwards. It's going to be ace. It is going to be ace. Help repairs needed. Don't you worry, we'll get to you soon. I've got one more job to do. And there we go, guys. That is the last job done and dusted. Let's collect the money. Oh, you're joking me. It says only use new parts. I'm getting some weird pop-ups, but I did that. Oh, no, you know what I did? I stuck the dongle in, I installed the virus thing and restarted it and never actually run the virus checker. Oh, God. Oh, you're kidding. I just want to get to 4 stars. That was an absolute stupid move on my part, guys. It really was. Oh, dear me. You know what? I think I've done enough PC Building Simulator for today's episode. Oh my God, I can't believe I've done that. Anyway, guys, oh, look at all this that we've managed to do here. This is fantastic. Oh, hang on a minute. Pay rent of $500. We need to make sure that we've got rent money, guys. That's what we need to do. We also need to get a new workbench at some point very, very soon, because doing the 3D Marks takes time, and I can always work on a new PC whilst I'm doing the 3D Mark on the other one. So we do need to do that. And I think a couple of more episodes of this, guys, and I think we're pretty much done on this front. The word, Toff's word for today, guys, Toff's word is live. Okay? Use it in a sentence. The best sentence that there is in the comment section will, of course, get put into a future episode. I'll put it up on the screen so that you guys can see who got the best comment. Get it in a comment, guys, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to like the video as well if you're enjoying this series and you're enjoying the new reboot to my channel, which I am really, really enjoying. I'm glad I'm back on YouTube, guys. Until next time, I've been the Toff Man. As always, stay safe.